Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Andrew Harrison, filling in for the unsinkable Chip Chapman on this edition of Let's Chat. We have another very special guest with us this morning. We're talking to managing partner from North Georgia Toyota, Greg Epps. Greg, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us. We're glad to be here.
And North Georgia Toyota recently passed a really big milestone in your existence. Tell us about your birthday you had this week.
We just had the 50th anniversary of North Georgia Toyota as a Toyota store, and we were told by Toyota reps, I think we're the 11th oldest continually operating under the same group.
The Toyota banner there, the same family, and you guys were Chrysler Plymouth in 52, and then in 75, the Toyota came on board. How did that get started 50 years ago when not a lot of people knew about Toyotas?
Nobody, yeah. Ed Brooker, the father of my partner, Eddie Brooker, who passed away a few months ago, an old Chrysler rep of his came to him and said, Ed, you need to look into this Toyota. So Eddie said that night at the dinner table, his dad come home and he said, boys, have y'all ever heard of a Toyota? And Eddie, of course, said, yeah, one of my buddies has got one. They're cool, you know. And so that's kind of at that time, nobody knew what Toyota was going to morph into, I don't think.
It didn't have the name recognition. It didn't have, probably didn't have all the models that they had now. They make cars and SUVs of all sizes, don't they?
Definitely. In the old day, when Ed took that, he was selling Toyotas in the same building out of where he was selling Cub Cadet lawnmowers.
Oh, really? Okay. So that tells you that was a pretty small start there.
Yes, very much. That they say when the trucks would come in with the vehicles, people would be standing there. Yeah, I want that one, you know.
Really, just pick it right off the truck there.
Pick it off the truck, yeah.
Find the color you like, and that one's mine, huh?
Yep.
That is amazing. And Toyota is now one of the biggest automakers in the world, if not the biggest. Right? Oh, yeah. It's huge.
Yes, definitely. And they are in so many different things, too, besides just automobiles and internationally, you know, there's a lot of people will ask me, hey, I saw this car on the internet. Can you get that? And it's something, you know, you can only get in Singapore or somewhere, you know. So it really is a
worldwide brand.
Worldwide brand.
It's out there. And your building, you're saying from the early days when selling Toyotas with lawnmowers in the same building, new buildings have come to North Georgia Toyota, haven't they?
Yeah, in 1980, which Mr. Brooker had told them, I'll try this Toyota. Yeah. And if it works, I'll build a building in 5 years.
Yeah.
So 1980, he built a new facility. Toyota was housed in that facility until 97.
Okay.
Built a new facility. Okay. And then in 2015 and 16, Eddie and I remodeled the new facility, brought it up to the latest Toyota standards. Yeah. And it's about like building, you know, a house or upgrading a house. Once you get done, you say, I wished I'd have done this. I wished I'd have added more stalls, you know. So it's an ongoing thing, you know, ever evolving for.
That's right.
In a car dealership.
What are your plans for the future? You say ever evolving there.
My plans is, I told them at the store yesterday, I said, boys, it's kind of like the end of the month in the car business. Yeah. It was great. You starting from zero again. Oh. So in my opinion, we just finished 50 years. Yeah. We're starting day one of the next 50 years. There's going to be a lot of technology changes. Yeah. Electric vehicles, what role they're going to play. We don't really know, but all I've got to say is North Georgia Toyota is going to be there participating, and at the end of the day, it's not about the cars, it's not about the Toyota brand, it's about the people, and that it's always going to be a people business.
That's the critical infrastructure is the people there. And why do you say, oh, yes, we can?
Well, that's a interesting story. An older gentleman called Eddie one day, I think late, like one Friday afternoon, and said, you know, y'all gave me a price, and said, there were some other dealers said that they can't do that. And So we were sitting there, and he said, "I'm going to come down there, and if you don't do that," he kind of referenced what he might do to Eddie. If he
Whoa!
And so Eddie was telling me the story, and we got to laughing and kidding, and we just kind of bantering back and forth, and we started going, "Oh yes, we can," you know, and it just kind of morphed into, and it's amazing that how many people remember that.
Oh yes, we can. Did that older gentleman get the car that he wanted?
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes,
yes, he did. Yes, he certainly did. But we had a lot of fun with that, and it was, like I said, it just really kind of.
Thank you so much, Greg Epps. Thanks for spending time with us, and happy 50th anniversary to North Georgia Toyota. Wonderful dealership, become a pillar in that community down there in the Dalton area on Walnut Avenue. We do appreciate you spending some quality time with us this morning.
We appreciate it. Channel 12 is a valuable partner of ours.
Thank you so much, Greg.
Thank you.
You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be right back with more right after these messages.